The Houston Texans drop their first game, but now they go and play the Colts, and this is kind of a get-right game. Now, to be fair, the Colts are thinking the same thing about the Houston Texans, but the Texans revealed their plan and what they're going to do, and I'm gonna show you why I think that's a great plan. But I think they're going to actually do opposite of what they said. So we'll get to that in just a second. If you're new to our channel, we make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. Houston Texans, we still believe in. We talked about them all off season. They got the quarterback, they got the coach, they got all the right players, and we think they're going to be a really good team. Yes, they dropped week 1 to I think a good Ravens team, but we're Detroit Lions fans. Our main channel's on the Detroit Lions, Sports Talk Detroit. So the Houston Texans keep saying all the right things that going forward, we got to clean things up. Everyone's saying that. Win or lose, we got to clean things up, got to clean things up. They keep talking about how they want to run the ball more. And I'll get to why this is interesting. Damien Pierce, who was 11 carries for 38 yards, said the Baltimore run defense was aggressive. And he said, look, they played to their identity. We want to clean up what we're doing. We want to be a clean procedural team, running the ball with efficiency to get first down, setting up our pass game, and we couldn't get any of that rolling. We're shooting ourselves in the foot, but we're going to get this cleaned up this week. So he's talking about how we're going to run the ball. And he said, and I'll get to what the coach said here in just a second. He said, they're a great team. They came with a great plan. They play hard, but they were who we were expecting them to be. We've got to clean things up on our end. Keeps talking about that. I get it. And let me get to what the coach had to say. D'Amico Ryans said they will try to run the ball more in the future. Now, everyone wants to run the ball. I get it. But here's what I think the Texans are going to do. You see this with rookie quarterbacks. Like they were getting the Ravens were not going to let them run the ball. They were going to make a rookie quarterback beat them. They were going to push up. Guys were in the box. Receivers were getting pressed. It's like, you got to be able to throw the ball. And so I think the Texans are going to come out this week and they're going to throw the ball to set up the run. You're just trying to hand it off. And it's like at some point, you got to just throw the ball, throw it deep a couple times. And maybe you don't hit it, but you're backing the defense off a little bit. We even see that with the Lions, where the Lions right now, they don't really have a vertical threat at wide receiver. So the Kansas City Chiefs were right up in, safeties were down, and it just made it hard to run the ball. And so in the National Football League, as it's turned into a passing league, it's still very much, you got to run the ball, stop the run. So teams are going to stop the run. Like that's what they're going to be focused on. So I think the Texans have a great opportunity with Tank Dell, some of their other receivers, to go deep. Let's go deep. Let's set up the pass, or let's pass it to set up the run. So I think that Houston Texans are going to really do everything they can against a Colts defense that's not great to establish the pass versus the run. This is a great game to get your rookie quarterback out moving. I think there's more play action. I think there's more rollouts. I think there's more things that you can do offensively to get your quarterback moving a little bit and throw the ball. And I'm not talking bubble screens and I'm not talking screen passes, but there's little leak out plays, right? You're faking it one way, your tight end kind of leaks out. It's a little 5-yard pass that your tight end can turn up, take another 5 yards. There's 10 yards. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. And I think throughout the week, you can sell the run. We got to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. Damien Pierce, of course, he's going to say that. He's the running back. I want to run the ball. We're going to clean this up. But I look for the Houston Texans to be more active when it comes to the pass game. Now, as far as this game, looking at some of the predictions and some of the odds, the Texans are favored by 2 points over the Colts. Okay. And so if you go and look through a few different news articles and betting pros say take the Texans. Sports Betting Dime says they would take the Texans. ESPN has Texans with a 52% chance to beat the Colts. Right? Everything's kind of trending towards the Colts way. CBS Sports odds favor Texans versus the Colts. It says neither one of these AFC clubs was able to pull out a win in week 1, nor were they able to cover. Houston is a 2-point favorite, just to the fact that they're at home, really. But this will be the second time in NFL history that the starting quarterbacks are both 21 or younger. So if you're the Texans, this feels to me like one of the biggest games you've had in a long time, because if you go 0-2 to a rookie quarterback and not a very good team themselves. I mean, look, the Texans are on the rebuild. It's been one week. So, but this seems like you got to win this game. You just for the overall morale. And I've been there, trust me, plenty of times with the Detroit Lions where they're maybe not the best team, but man, if you could get a victory, maybe get another one, steal a couple victories, it's just practice is easier. You can get going a little bit. And that is the key, I think, for the Houston Texans. And this is why this is a huge game. And it doesn't look big on paper and it doesn't look big. You compare it to the other games. But as a Houston Texans fan, I've been there with the Lions. You're trying to just establish some winning. And we've said it with the Lions. How do you establish that? Well, you win. You have to start winning at some point. So when you have a team coming to your place that's weak, they've got a rookie quarterback, pass the ball, throw the ball, throw it, get aggressive, let him throw, and then the run game will be there. And then you're kind of working, in sequence with playing complementary football. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Do you think the Houston Texans will run or pass mostly early on, just to kind of establish that? When they're establishing the run, you're kind of giving, and even that, like, get a little bit more creative with the run. I think what I love draw plays with the running back, like on 3rd and 3, like draw play. You're not looking at it. You're not thinking about it. Go for it on 4th down. Keep the ball in your quarterback's hand and try to just keep moving forward. I know it's easier. You just said the dud. You're just talking here on a screen, but do you know what I'm saying? Let's throw the ball, but not just drop back or 4 wide shotgun. Move the quarterback a little bit. Just get some things going in it. You're just a stagnant franchise. I mean, I can say that because I've seen it firsthand with the Lions. Give me something. We're at home. Give the fans something. Let's get a little something going and win this game. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this game. And by the way, the Texans are fine. Okay. They just need to show improvement. They need to show that that their quarterback can develop, that the defense stays solid, because you got the coach, you got the quarterback, you've got some skill position, the defense is coming around, you've got draft picks everything is going to be okay with the Houston Texans. You don't want to panic after week 1 and think, we got to win here in week 2 or it's doom and gloom. It just means you need to win, because winning is better than losing. Thank you everyone for coming. No, winning against a team that you should beat is huge. If you lose this game, it's like, we're 0-2. The one team on our schedule that we really should beat, we just lost to. Then you start kind of wondering. It's tough. But if you can win, you're 1-1. All right, new week 3, let's go. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, we are Detroit Lions fans that make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. Houston Texans being one of them. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.